てくるなんて。
3回言った4。
3コールですね。
ファンはやはりその答えを3つ。
おお、
きた
服着替えてて時間かかったんだな。ものすごいおしゃれしてきましたね。
ジャケットですね。
並ばれた棚橋。
いや、歴史が並ぶ。
今2人がリング上。
チャンピオン。
そこも魅力。
じゃあカンナからもう一回言う。世界中探しても次の挑戦者俺しかいねえじゃん。今度は逆だ。お前の防衛記録俺が止めてやる。
岡田が笑った。11度の
So let me get this straight. Okada is 664 days up as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And not only that, he is the longest reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And of course, tomorrow will be 665. About his defense. So both Tanahashi and Okada have defended the IWGP Heavyweight title, respectively, 11 times total, and that is the highest amount in New Japan history. So, will Okada beat Tanahashi's reign in defending the title? Or will Tanahashi stop Okada from defeating his record? Now, we got two similar things going in two different worlds. So if you look back at WWE, you have the Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16-time world champion, and your C Nation leader John Cena, as well as 16-time world champion. But Rick can't wrestle, so Cena doesn't have to go through Rick in order to be 17-time world champion. But Okada has to go through Tanahashi if he wants to defend his 12th IWGP Heavyweight title defense successfully and beat Tanahashi's record, the one who he's defending the title against. So this would be more honorable that if Okada beats the guy who has the highest record in defending the title, rather than beat someone else and, own the honor or become the honorable one of having the most defenses for the heavyweight title. My prediction after, what's going to happen after the match, who will be the next challenger if Okada loses the title. Usually what happens is, I noticed recently, Tanahashi and Omega recently lost their titles, but they didn't get their rematch, And if Okada loses the title at Dantico, then I don't know if he will get his rematch. I mean, it is a big title. Okada's been holding that title for a while, so I think he deserves a rematch clause. So I don't know, maybe, but my prediction is after the match. It's not really my permanent prediction, but what I want, what I feel like what's gonna happen, and what I actually want is that whoever is the winner of the match at the end of the day, I want Kenny Omega to step in the ring and challenge whoever's the champion. But there's one problem, because Kenny Omega right now is going through a storyline with the Elite, and I don't know when is that going to end. So most likely that might be difficult to happen. But if it is, I don't know. I'm gonna probably jump out my seat and start, screaming and all that stuff. Because New Japan just, I don't know. There was a time I was getting bored with wrestling, New Japan just changed my, way of watching wrestling, how to actually feel what wrestling really is. And it's just, I like the way how New Japan treats its, super wrestlers, because there's no such thing. I mean, I don't think there's, even though if you're calling someone a jobber in there, he does not look like a jobber. Basically, they even treat the guys who what do you call them? Overrated? No, I don't know. It's not clicking in my mind, but they don't treat everyone like trash. You know how WWE treats Zack Ryder like trash. They treat here's the one example, Zack Ryder and all these guys. Just use them for a while and then they just put them in the trash. Use them, put them in trash. Use them, put them in trash. New Japan, on the other hand, I mean, I'll give you an example. Check out Juice Robinson. He had never open weight title opportunity. Actually, he got to compete at Wrestle Kingdom against Cody. Then he had an opportunity where he pinned Goto to face him for the open weight title. Even though he lost, they still helped him build the momentum. Next thing you know, he won a number one contender. He pinned Naito in a tag match. He got a shot at the Intercontinental title. Then in G1, in the G1 climax, at his first G1, heck, he might not be one of those guys who can win their first G1 like Kenny Omega, but 10 points, that's a big deal, I mean, if you were to look back at NXT where Juice Robinson was as I forgot his name, his name in NXT. So if you look at him, he was literally, he was gonna be a jobber if he stood there. Now if you look at him in New Japan, he has another opportunity at a title. It's like a repeat. So he got another opportunity at the openweight title against the same guy, Goto. And he might win, he might lose, we don't know. But I like how New Japan gives them opportunity. I mean, but it's just it actually treat their wrestlers with respect. And it's not always about the money or anything, but I just hope you guys know what I'm saying, Not to make WWE look bad, because we can't make WWE look bad because that's where we all started it. That's where pro wrestling starts. Not actual pro wrestling starts, but that's where the fame started, You can probably say New Japan has too many tag matches, That's how they build up their matches, but it's just cool the way they develop their momentums and, to build up the wrestlers before the big event. Anyway, I'll wrap it up here. By the way, just to clarify, these are only opinions. If you guys have any of yours, comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. The choice is yours. And I will see you next time.